Good evening, and good evening. I'm still right down north on the cliffs, and it's been a cracking walk, this has. I'm just going to go down, I'll show you in a second, but I'm going to be going down, not this one, but opposite me. See how the path goes down, and we're going to head back up towards home now because it's getting late. So we'll go down there and we'll go by the boating pool and what have you, the boating lake, whatever you want to call it, but this is what it's like at the moment. Not bad, is it? So anyway, we'll go down that way. Show you this. I quite like it up this end. Look at this here though. Look at the drop. We've got these rails here. My God. Well, there just used to be chains and what have you. That's some drop, that. I think that's some drop. See if we can get a little bit of a picky in for you. How's that? Anyway, let's wander down here. We'll go by the boating pool, lake, whatever you want to call it. This is probably going to be the last video. I said the last one was the last one, but you know what bikers like. We might as well do one last one on the way home. Once I get to colonnades, I don't know if you can make them out, the right there where they start at Ginn Square. So that's how far down we are. But I prefer these, to be honest with you, to the steps. as most of one watching this channel for a while know. You can see, I don't know if that's coming out a bit better with the height differential. You can see the lift there. And we've still got that to go down yet. And then you've got the sea wall there, and then there's a drop there. I'll show you. I'll show you in a minute. Yeah, a lot of these are falls, as I was saying on the way down here. But it's a cracking night. I'll show you the sunset. Like I say, it was 10 to 6 when we started off, so I've only been going a couple of minutes. Them gnat things, whatever you want to call them little, they're everywhere. All right. Oh, you see how high that looks now. Going up that way where we was before. There's a lift. There's where I was trying to get down as well. You know, where the road to nowhere. On the way down here, I was saying about you can walk and there's like a sluice gate and what have you. I'll show you that in a second. I'll show you the lift and where the entrance used to be in that. To go up, if that makes sense. You see there where it's blocked off, just about there, where it was blocked off on the previous video, if you saw that one. I'll show you over here how far we're still up. Oh God, just go over. Don't know, it never comes out right, but there's still a distance down to the beach. There's I'm sure that's where the sluice comes out, you know, where they can drain out into the sea, I presume, when it's in. Oh, that's what it had been used for at one time. See, this is where you can walk along. There was the gate. And the wheel, there's a wheel or something further down. If I remember rightly. But yeah, this is what used to be the boating pool, the boating lake. Many a time here when we were kids. You see the tower there just peeping out from here. Just peeping out. The illuminations are on now. Switch them on. I was going to do the tabloids, the big illuminations, but I can never pronounce that. Can't go in that way now. But yeah, like I say, it's a go-kart track now. By the time I get to the colonnades, I'm not walking along Middle Prom. See, you can see what this was, the architecture, the lift. See how high up it is from here, can't you? When I was looking over on the previous video. You got the steps up that was at one time as well, look. And that would have been an entrance. You see where, just there, where it's, that would have been two doors, like two separate doors. And then they've come down here, look, for the lift. For the lift just there. Look how high up that is though. Wow. Yeah, so just take you along here. Yeah, I remember the days here when, I don't, let me know in comments if you do, if you remember. Try to find that wheel thing. I can't see it now. It's darker now than it looks on screen, by the way. Yeah, when there were ice cream vans, you know, they'd have the deck chairs out all around the boat in. But in the winter, I'll come down here when the waves are crashing over and what have you. It's a sight to behold, honestly. Really is. Do you know, I've never been on this go-kart track. I have to have a go at it one time. You can see I'm not sure if that's coming out. Towers on, you can see that. But you can see up there. Look how high up. So this is where Uncle Tom's would have been, at the top. And then with erosion and what have you, obviously it's just been slipping in, the old Uncle Tom's. At the top there, round about here. There are old photos, if you want to Google it, Uncle Tom's cabin, there's quite a few photos on Google. See, I don't even know if that is access nowadays. So yeah, there's view from this way. Go over here. That's the end of the day. Oh, you're okay with this little walk? I just thought while I'm walking back, might as well just show you what it's like at dusk. Or getting to dusk, obviously. You can see all these, how these used to be. All seating as well. Used to be packed. Tide's right out, innit? Really is. Sorry if you're one of those that like to hear the sea, but I'm not going right out there. Sorry. I've had a right walk today. A right walk. My arm's getting tired. I should have at least brought selfie stick. I didn't even bring selfie stick, to be fair. But have you seen? A lot might not have seen Blackpool like this. That's why I like doing them. Now and again, it's not often, but now and again, you know, bit of a different walk. See, I would go up this ramp here, show you the bit of the illuminations, but that one, we're just coming up for one there. I'm not sure if there's access there. No access, why? Tide's right out there. There's something wrong with this one. You can see how high we still are. But yeah, we're starting lower down now. The cliffs are starting, you can see how they're starting to lower down. So from there, see the gradient difference as we go along now. Until we get to Ginn Square. Yeah, when we get to Ginn Square, that's where we'll go on top prom. I think that's the one where you've not got access, isn't it? Do you remember on the previous video there was one where you can't get out at the top? I wasn't like walking all the way up there and then not being able to get out at the top. I'm not sure, to be fair. Who knows until you try it, and I'm not trying it. We'll wait till we get here at Ginn Square. But yeah, like I was saying, oh, you've been alright with these little walks. It's a bit different. Not everyone's cup of tea, shall we say. But see all this seaweed and that. So there must have been a tide today. It's everywhere. Yeah, I don't really fancy walking middle walk once we get to the colonnades, to be honest. Too tired to be. There's people still out by the shoreline, I don't know if that's coming out. Every credit. Might be able to show you a bit better from here if you fancy these steps. So there's them going down there, and then you turn there to go down a bit further as well. Just watch that chain. I've nearly broke my neck over them before. Yeah, let me know. Do you like this end of Blackpool? It's chilling. It's a chill. You can imagine how this would have been at one time, can't you, in the heyday? Taking in the sea air and having a wander. I think I said before, I will have to go down South Shore as well and show down South Shore at one point. Might not be now till next weekend. I remember when I first came here, my dad said, "You've not got a bad back garden there, have you?" I said, "It's not, what, all that beach?" And then when you think, when you're older, yeah, that's North Pier, that one, if you're not quite sure that we're going towards, that's North. We are that far down north now, or I've been. It's just about gone now, isn't it? Well, I've enjoyed these little walks, to be honest. I've been out now, a couple of hours. Okay, oh, slushy here. I'm going to avoid that. Yeah, if you can imagine walking along here and then onto the colonnades in the day. Must have been brilliant. We're coming up now to the Hole in the Wall cafe. I've shown it previously and others have shown the Hole in the Wall. It's still the odd person on the beach. I'd like to be there now for much longer, to be honest. Look how settled that sea is. I don't know if it's coming out for you, but it's so still and gentle, that sea. Just, it's difficult to distinguish where the sky and the horizon, it looks like they just meet, doesn't it? It's like they just meet together. This is about the end of the sun for today. This is the hole in the wall we're just coming up for now. Then you can walk up here and then get up to on the prom if you fancy going this way. I've shown this previously. So you can go up these steps. I remember sheltering here when I did during last winter. I had to shelter there because it was that cold. It was absolutely throwing it down when I did one before. Yeah. So yeah, the famous hole in the wall. Yeah, let me know though, will you, please, in comments. Just put, yeah, I'd love a walk along there, or no, it's not my sort of bag. Thanks, biker. You know what I mean? Everyone to their own, innit? Like I say, I can handle Central, all the hustle and bustle and what have you, or this. So we're just going to go up Ginslip Way here. Now, that's what I was going to say. Where's the old... There used to be a car park, but it was like underneath. No, it's Little Bispam. Anyway, I'll tell you the story while I have nothing else to say. So, there is photos, I'm sure I've seen them. Little Bispam. You used to park in the 50s, 40s and maybe into the 60s. You used to be able to park your car underneath, you know, like it would be like here, if you will. Similar thing. It's not here, is it? No. Anyway, and they had to close it because when the tide would come in, it'd all flood. Right, this brings you right out onto Middle Walk. Alright, yeah. Alright, yeah, there's still plenty of normal people around. Oh, bikers not making me laugh, lad. You see the Illumis are on up there. It is, to be fair, a bit darker than it looks on screen. Look at them clouds now, they're looking a bit, no, it's not coming, they are grey, believe me. They are grey. I'm going to walk up one of these. I've shown before how you get from here. And blooming that things. Look at that sky now. Look at that. That's just bloody incredible, innit? What a picture. So yeah, I've shown before how you get through the colonnades and what have you. You could just walk up and then up to where the old... Oh, that's what I was going to do. I've moved now, though. This is what I was trying to show you before, which was the old pumping station. Just coming up to it now. That's what would have been the old Derby Baths just above there. That's just amazing, that. Isn't it? Yeah. That is just... wow. Yeah, these colonnades, what a shame, aren't they? This is what I was trying to say before. What these would have been like in the prime. Well, you can see the pictures, what they were like. But you can't appreciate it though, can you? To be honest. Can't really appreciate it. Yeah, the Illumis are twinkling. Shall we go up here and just have a look at a couple? No, they're only the what's-it ones, aren't they? Only the twinkly little ones up this end. I can see lights coming there, I think. There you go, one last look. You got your little telescope here as well. Wow, so we're over 20 minutes with this one. Ah well, you can switch off if you want, can't you? Yeah, we'll go up this one here, I think. Seen enough of this bit now, haven't we? Oh, sorry, I'm having to change hands, arms getting heavy. It is warm, by the way. Very warm. What a cracking night, seriously. You can hear the birds, the seagulls and that. That's just about it. Still looking alright, that, isn't it? Can't believe that. It's just a fantastic picture. Sea so still, and the reflection now off the, you know, that's left when the tide's gone out. Little puddles and that. The sea. Incredible. Right, where am I now? Coming up for the Imperial by the look of it. Yeah, we're just coming up for Imperial now. Wow. Right, I'm going to leave it here. Have a ciggy. Most of all, stay safe. You know what it is. Have a cracking day.